Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Jeff's Toy Box. And right now we are going to review cube number 6, Cube Gorila, from the series Daibutsu Sentai Zyuohger. Anyway, so it's cube number 6, Cube Gorila, which is powered by Zyuohger as well. And since he had the power of Gorila transferred to him, and he can now have two forms: Zyuoh King and Zyuohger and Gorila. So this is number 6. So much simpler than the other cubes. Wala siyang yung mga brick something na molded sa number side niya, and still has molded details, painted in a darker red than what Zyuohger has. Black, yellow, konting green. So as you can see, another green-eyed mecha for a reason I don't know. So there you go. And the back, you can see the gorilla face, the gorilla's chest, I believe, and then the gorilla feet. Also, kapag with this set, you have this cube, a smaller cube, that will be the head and back of Zyuoh, I believe it's Zyuoh, and his gun, and also will be the cannon or the shoulder cannon for Cube Gorila. So before we go and form Cube Gorila, lagi ko sa unahan niya, yan sa babaw niya. Let's get all the cubes to join Cube Gorila. So there you go, cube 1, 2, 6 all together. Ayan. Let's take them off to the side. And now let's form Cube Gorila. So it's easy, napakadali lang ng transformation niya. So what you're gonna do is to unpeg the hands, put it on the side kung nasa nakaharap yung gorilla natin. Extend the hands using sliders like so. Sometimes it's harder than it seems because it's an old toy. And lastly, flip the face one click and you have Cube Gorila. And syempre, kukunin natin ang kanyang cube, little cube, flip it, connect it, unflip the handle, and this peg will be pegged here because it says so. Kung makikita nyo po rito, ayan o. So meron siyang pattern here na sinasabing ito ay dito dapat peg. So masunurin tayo. Peg natin siya dyan. And there you have it. You have formed Cube Gorila, or as others call him, the murder cannon wielding ape of destruction. Ayan. So yan, Cube Gorila. So let's get a closer look on the item. As you can see, it's destructive in some ways. Now, as what I said earlier, articulation wise, pwede nyong galawin ang kanyang head, pero it only has 3 clicks. So 1, 2, and 3. So yung 3 niya, it's not really something, pero siguro pwede nyo siyang gawin. So kung gusto nyo i-Superman siya, pwede nyo gawin yan. Actually you can do, why not? Ayan. So pero most likely dapat nakaganyan lang siya. The hands can move, so, and meron siyang slider dito. If you slide it, you can launch his fists on the air. So there you go, very far. Medyo malayo ang mararating ng kanyang fist cannon. Okay, so there you have it, Cube Gorila. So let's have him stand side by side with his comrades. So ito-transform ko lang ng mabilis na itong mga kaibigan niya. So we have Cube Shark, Cube Tiger. Mabilisan lang naman to. Just give me a couple of minutes to transform them not really minutes, pero second lang. Walang isang minuto, tapos ko na po silang lahat. Ayan po, nakikita po natin. Walang isang minuto, mga kapatid. Kita po natin, matapos ko to. Wala pang isang minuto. Ayan po, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid. And I am done. Ayan, so let's put them side by side to show you guys how they scale with each other. Ayan, so there you go. Hindi sila makita. Ayan, so there you go. Cube animals all together. Ayan. So wala pa sa akin yung wolf, yung crocodile, and yung rhino. Pati what do you call that? Whale. Hopefully makuha ko sila. So that, and yung mga maliliit na maliliit na kaibigan natin, si Pomori, si giraffe, si bat, and si bear. Just for me to complete the set. Okay, so just give me 1 second here. Take this off. Everybody, medyo maingay because I intended to transform them back. Anyway, so let's so that's Cube Gorilla. Okay, so tulad nga nasabi ko, it also forms a different mecha. It forms another body like Zyuohger, and it forms the main component for, or not really the main component, pero with this we can now form Zyuoh Wild. So alisin muna natin ang kanyang shoulder cannon, put it back in cube mode. Lagyan natin muna sa tabi. So on the show, it goes with the cubes again. Pero for now, I'll just stay this as this. Okay? Para lang di ako mahirapan. Pero you can do things, kung gusto nyo, you can do what's shown on the show. So we're gonna use 4 and 5. So 4 and 5, and then we put on 6. Okay? So what? So gonna put on 6. There we go. And flipping it forward, you can see now that it forms mainly the mecha. So unlike Zyuoh King, you flip this so, and then you take this cube, the little cube, flip the head from the inside. So there you go. Unpeg natin yung kanyang gun. Flip the face, and this peg we're gonna peg on this slot. Okay, there you go. And then you give him his gun as well. So there you go. You have now, we form Zyuoh Wildo. Let's look a little bit closer on that head scope. As you can see, hindi na siya masyadong kita because of the lights, pero meron siyang blue visor. It really gives me the vibe of this robot like wearing a ski kinda goggles. Pero yeah, so there you go. Articulation wise, that's it. Yun lang. So that's Zyuoh Wildo. So let's compare him with, so first comparison, I have here Zyuoh King. There you go. And as you can see, it stands, Zyuoh King is a bit taller. Kung kukumpara natin yung heads, kumbaga kung sa ulo lang, okay, medyo matangkad ng kaunti si Zyuoh King. Pero kung isama natin yung backpack niya, we might say na nasa parehas sa nataas lang sila. Pero they stand nicely with each other. If you want to, you can swap the heads. Kung trip nyo lang, pwede naman. Walang problema dun. So, tanggalin ko lang. Tanggalin ko lang yung ulo. And then, since meron din siyang slot dito, pwede nyo pa rin ilagay yung ulo ni Zyuoh King dyan, kung gusto nyo. And then, ilagay nyo rito yung ulo ni Zyuoh Wildo. Unfortunately, hindi pala pwedeng ilagay yung ulo ng Zyuohger rito kasi wala siyang peg. So, most likely, ganyan lang. Ayan. So, pwede nyo ilagay yung ulo ng Zyuohger, which works really well because of the black part of Gorila. It works really well. Surprise. Anyway, tanggalin natin ulit ito and just give him back his original head. Ayan. But wait, there's more. Since this is Super Sentai Mecha, you guessed it right, pwede silang magsanib or pwede natin pagsamahin ang dalawang mecha to form a big robot which is named Wild Zyuoh King. Wild Zyuoh King. And so to form that, we're gonna need to disassemble the head and the gun of Zyuoh Wildo. Take his torso, completely unassemble and completely unassemble Zyuoh Wildo. Para naman kay Zyuoh King, we're gonna take his head off, take number 1 and leave 3 and 2 together. Next, what we're gonna do is to take 4 and combine 4 with 3. There we go, to give him bigger or taller legs, and then we put 5 on top of 2 to form naman the torso. So ito yung dahilan kung bakit meron siyang connectors dito. Okay, so there we go. Now we take number 6, flip natin sila together, and this will be one of the hands. So specifically the left hand. So what you're gonna do is to put it back in Gorilla mode, but leave this hand top, or leave this hand like this. I-move mo siya forward, wherein para siyang naka-move forward with the gorilla face. Put it back, and this clip we're gonna peg on this peg. There you go. And then you connect this on the tiger's connector like so. And same with eagle. So flip the eagle head. Now this will form the other hand, so i-leave nyo to alone. So form it like you're forming cube. Now the same with Gorilla. Flip the hands moving forward from where the eagle face is. Flip it back and then clip, peg, put it together like so. Connector, connect, peg. There we go. So there you go. So we're nearly there. Okay. So take the cube, clips, pegs. There we go. So lapit na tayo mabuo. Lastly, take the king sword with the head of Zyuoh King, and we put it here. There we go. Make sure that it is clipped correctly. Take the gun of Zyuoh Gorilla or Zyuoh Wildo, flip it, and this port we're gonna peg onto this slots. There we go, and you consent Wild Zyuoh King. And so you have formed Zyuoh King, and this is one crazy combination if I say. So let me give you a look. So this is a crazy combination, as you can see. So there's nothing really different from the head sculpt. It's the same head sculpt as what Zyuoh King has, pero it has another it's a different headpiece, which is yung gun ni Zyuoh Wildo. It's nice. Another thing is kulang ako dito. So si Komori at saka si Giraffe. Okay, si Giraffe and si what they call this mole is dapat dito sila nakapeg to add a little volume or wide volume dun sa legs ni Wild Zyuoh King. Pero since wala ako nun, I'm fine with this. Okay naman siya kahit wala naman yung dalawa, although medyo kulang lang. Pero anyway, for articulation, yun lang yan. You have a brick for a shoulder, and yun lang yan. Yun lang yung kaya niyang dilaw. Yan. Yan lang. Design wise, I'm kinda okay with the design, although if you can see, ito lang yung parang off ako, is this hand is wider, it's kind of thicker than this hand, so parang diba? Pero what we can do, what can we do, diba? It's still what it is. It is what it is. And as you can see here, it's a good touch. Then you have a red rectangle here and a black surface. Well, in this part you have a black surface with a red surface. Parang it contrasts, diba? It contrasts something in return. Also along with the, but yeah, it's still what it is. That is Wild Zyuoh King. That is Wild Zyuoh Gorila, Zyuoh Wildo, and Wild Zyuoh King. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again. It's been Jeff. Later.